What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm running late. I've been late. I was making these videos um, for an intro and everything for this, and I can't seem to get them moved over and in, so that was a total fail. I am not the video guy. I think I am. And I can't even see you guys, so I have to do this real quick. Everything is failing on me today. It's one of those days. Let me see if I can do it while I'm on here. So we're going to talk about art today. Is everybody excited? Okay, there, I got it up there. Now I go to comments. Now I can read you guys. Hey, potatoes. Hey, Miss Maple. Snow Bunny. Just for crafts and giggles. Can you guys hear the music? Take a deep breath. Yeah, I know. I worked all day on these doing these videos, these stop motion videos, and it took me all day, and then I got them all done, and then I can't find them in my phone to be able to put them on StreamYard. So yeah, fail for me. But see, it says it's an image. And that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll find them later, right? Well, once I used to do them time lapse all the time and move them in my phone. Somehow you got to move them. Yeah, the way I'm sending it's not supported in my laptop, so I don't know. Okay, so you guys wanna. So first of all, I want you guys to, in like 5 words, tell me what art means to you. And let me know if you can hear the music and if it's too loud or not loud enough, or if it's boring. You see me? Can you see me? Ah, you can see me. Haha. You guys are funny. At least you tell me. Here, we'll go like this. I do that all the time. It's because I draw on glass and it reflects. So you're here for story time? Okay. I'm hot. I just don't want any of y'all to know that, like what I look like, because then you'll be like, yeah, all these older ladies up in here will be drooling. Let's see. Even hearing the music. Art is relaxing when watching someone else doing it. Expression of emotions and interpretation. Exactly right. So let me see. I got to get over here real quick. Let me shut my I'm going to shut my camera up and just talk to you guys for a minute and unplug this here so I can come over here and get what I need. I am totally I'm pulling a J today. I don't have nothing open. I don't have anything ready. Life, peace, love, reaction, relaxing. What Potato said. Yeah, what Potato said. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of different genres of drawings. And so today I'm not going to get into the deep emotive ones. I have like animals, I have people, I have really deep emotional drawings that like will like make you think about all kind of stuff. I have skulls. I have, did I say animals? Oh, I can't because I got that music on loop, and if I play hers, it'll. go crazy. I'm trying. I don't like the music on StreamYard. I guess I gotta upgrade. All this stuff costs so much money. Like I need a new mic, and I need to. StreamYard's yelling at me because I'm up to almost 20 hours, which is all you get on the free one. So I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Okay, so first I'm gonna put this up. I need some tape so I can put them up here, and I'll talk about it and let you guys talk about it too. Okay. So here's number one, which is on my thumbnail. So what do you got? What does this mean to you guys? In a word, in one word. I'm loaded with people. I was late. Everybody got mad at me and ran away. Anybody can tell me? Anybody? Anybody? Raise your hand in the back. In one word, what does this mean to you? Skull emojis? Nope. So, when I was young, I'll tell a story about it. Yeah, it's kind of fear. Fear kind of works into it. When I was young, I remember when I was in like, I don't know, elementary school, I like really I didn't fit in. I didn't follow the crowd. I didn't wear the shoes everybody else wore. Um, I didn't say the words that everybody else said, like all the slang words or keywords or click words. I kind of stayed in my own lane and did my own thing. So I guess you could say I didn't fit in exactly with everybody else. So this is me in the center, and I call this misfit because everybody else is in a certain kind of mold and they all fit together. I won't use the word sheep, but yeah, they all click, right? They all fit together, and I'm cut a little different. So I've been that way my whole life. But I don't let any of that bother me. I do my thing. I am who I am. And if somebody doesn't like me, well, then they don't have to be around me, right? And if they do, they can. Potato is right again. Okay, so on to the next, right? Oh, so a little thing I wrote with it, I guess I can read it. I call this one Misfit. Don't feel like you fit in? Having a typical Monday? Well, don't worry about it. Be who you are and be proud. Whatever your ideals, lifestyle, or personality, own it. We are all individuals and we have our own qualities, accomplishments, and dreams. Don't be a follower. Just be you. So there is Misfits. And I guess that's what made me draw it. How I see myself in a sea of people, which really it's a brick wall, right? Everybody, you're supposed to be a certain way. You got to act a certain way, right? If you're around these people, and then people have different personas, right? If you're with these people, you got to act this way. With those people, you got to act that way. You know, forget it. Forget about it. Jay's going to clip that one. Watch. Forget about it. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. This will be kind of an easy one, I guess. There's some on here that I didn't get what I wrote about them, so because I'm not prepared, but um, there's a story behind them all. This one, this will be number 2. What do you guys think of this one? And yes, my name is Scotty Skulls, and I'm bringing it to you live. Only here on a Wednesday night. I see people like watching me draw better than they like watching me talk. Maybe I should throw a blank piece of paper down and start drawing and shut up. You guys aren't even talking. So this is Poe inspired, Edgar Allan Poe. And kind of reminds me of the old days. Like they don't do this anymore. Old days like way before me, right? Like 100 years ago maybe. Well, I'm 1029, right? So like they'd put up the big stones, and a lot of times they wouldn't even put the name or nothing on them. And you'll wonder, you'll wonder who's there, and you'll wonder what their family's like, right? Like on an unmarked grave, and you wonder what they did and what they were passionate about. I always think about that. Like when I see one, I always stop and spend some time. So this is a spooky graveyard, and it's got the Edgar Allan Poe vibe, and I titled it Unmarked. And nothing is depicted, leaving the imagination to wonder about the cause, circumstance, and history of what or who may be buried here. So next time you're at the graveyard and you see an unmarked grave, give it a little time, because whoever it is was a person too. And they might not have the big fancy stone, with all the fancy lettering and the fancy inscriptions, and there's probably not flowers and plants around it. It's probably old and worn and just weeds. But yeah, stop and think about what kind of person that could have been. Let's see if I can find the next one for you guys. I should have had them all in order and everything, and I don't. But I do have them all here. Probably more than I could talk about. I figured it out. If I do this, if I do 10 a week of these, it would take me over 6 months to talk about all my drawings. But these are like less deep, not as interesting ones, I guess. There's a couple, but. So what does this remind you guys of? Michigan roads, all the potholes. Model A's were rough just with tires. I can't imagine driving them with those. So let me read you the little one for this. You may not have a lot of money. You may just have an old junky car with mismatched wheels. And life may throw you all kinds of bumps. at you, making you think that you're getting nowhere until you've lost your head. With every bump in the road, we gain wisdom and knowledge and know what to avoid the next time through. Eventually, through time, the road will smooth out and things will go your way. And don't worry, you've never lost your head. It's been sitting in the back seat the whole time. So put it back on straight, focus on positivity, and turn the knowledge and lessons you've learned on that road into wisdom and keep pushing on. So it's pretty basic. It's an old ratty car. Yep, every bump's a lesson. And you grow wiser. Just think about it. When you drive down a road, like over and over again, you kind of get to know where the potholes are, right? And then you can avoid them. And it takes time. And after a while, you learn where the bumps are and you can drive around them. So I thought that was pretty interesting. If I had a round noggin, I'd be all set, right? But I don't. I got one of those big heads. No, I don't. I'm a better commentator in chat than I am live. This is hard. Wait till you guys see what I'm doing Fridays for Funny Friday. It's going to be hilarious. You guys are going to laugh your ass off. Oops, this is the wrong one. But I'll find it. So, a lot of people don't know dragons and where they came from and what they represent. But the earliest attested dragons resemble giant snakes. Dragon-like creatures are first described in the mythologies of ancient Near East and appear in ancient, now I can't pronounce this word, I'm going to crucify it, but it's Mesopotamian art and literature. Stories about storm gods slaying giant serpents occur throughout history, nearly all Indo-European and Near Eastern mythologies. Now this is a print. Most of the ones I'm showing you are the originals, but some of them are prints. The original one that I did, see this is only this big. The original one I did is 18 by 24, bigger. Tattoos, everybody wants me to tattoo. I don't know. I'd probably be really good at it. I'd probably get really detailed and be able to do like 3D tattoos because I don't like a lot of tattoos. Like tattoos now in this day and age, they should look real, right? They should look like they're jumping off your skin, like 3D hardcore. And most tattoo artists, even good ones, can't do it. They can't pull that off. I know there's a few, like in the bigger cities and some famous ones that do. But here, let me tell you something weird. I think it's because I don't want to be around that environment. I'm not saying it's a bad environment. It's kind of like being a bartender, right? You gotta. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. I like I'd rather I go places with my art, like art shows and live drawings where I'm in somewhere and I'm live drawing and somebody can watch me. Displaying my stuff in galleries. So I don't know. I guess that, a tattoo, you don't have the original. It's walking around on somebody. I guess that's kind of cool, but you can't keep it and you can't make prints of it and you can't let your people see it. It's all about that person, I guess. And because for me, it wouldn't be picking things out of a book and just doing them right. It would be something that I actually drew So that's a dragon. We're going to skip here. We're going to go to this. Now, this is a good one. You guys are really going to have to, I'm going to let you ponder. You know how when you go into an art gallery, they have the art's like spread out, right? And there's like a bench in front, and you just sit and stare at it for a while. And the longer you stare at it, the more you see. This is actually the original drawing that I drew. This one is. See how there's no white edge on it? You can see the fixative spray on it. So what do you guys see when you see this? I'm curious. Absolutely germs and fungus? Yeah, maybe. No, that was probably for something else. I'm just late. And I got the stadium full, you guys. Chat is moving so fast. I got like slow mode on every 5 minutes. No, I'm kidding. You guys are special that are up in here. The world in death's grip, kind of. The evil of the world. No, no evil. I think it's cool how it's all black and white except for the world. Zombie apocalypse. All right, here. So, this drawing is called Fragile. Let me read you a little bit. Actually, frail. We'll rephrase it. It's frail. Looking down on Earth from space, the view is tremendous, but it also comes with the revelation that of all the planets in the cosmos, there is only one world that humanity calls home. It's very easy to take it for granted when you're living on it, when it seems so big, so massive, but it's not. It's very small. All the elements and the conditions that make the Earth habitable by man in the infinite depths of space are very frail. So basically, everybody thinks of the world as like the Earth as being a huge place, but it's not, right? It's like a speck in the whole realm of things. And we're like super tiny. Trying to remember, what was that movie? Was it Men in Black where the cat had the collar and it had the little marble, right? The glass ball, and it had a whole galaxy in it, remember? Well, the Earth could be inside that little galaxy, and we could be on the Earth, and we could be riding around a cat's neck that's in a whole nother place. So that's what you got to think of. It's not, and it's really it's frail. Like if anything changes, I mean, if you think about, okay, think about it this way. If you make, okay, if you think about how long humans have been on the Earth, right? Break it down into a year, say. If you look at how long humans have been on the planet, okay, it would be like the last second of the last day in the last week of the last month in a whole year. So if you look at the time as a year, like the whole, all the way back, humans have only been on the Earth the very last second of that whole year. So in the kind of, that's my perspective on it. So in the realm of things, we've only been here a nanosecond, like in the whole history of time. And the, you know, everything's perfect for us, right? The weather, we can grow food, the sun doesn't burn us, or there's not all these chemicals. We have enough oxygen, right? Everything's perfect for us, but it's not always going to be that way. I mean, I don't know if they're all right about history with the Ice Age and all this stuff, but yeah, you got to think about that too. So that's kind of what I was doing with that drawing. I thought it was kind of cool because this, I don't know who this would depict, but it's a really old and fragile person. They could drop the earth at any second. Yeah, it is. It's pretty wild to think about, when you look at it that way. And people don't stop and think, they just assume, right? Like everything's just gonna be like this, and it's not. Okay, here goes one. What do you guys think about this one? You guys got to be quick. All 14 of you. Come on. Come up with a word. All right, you want me to read what I wrote about it? Okay, here we go. This is deep, so you guys gotta I'll say it slow because it's kind of, I get pretty deep when I write. Except for in chat, I'm pretty. Um, I can't say how I write chat, but all right. Your eyes are like limpid pools. Careful drowning. Inhaling water. Flush of smoke. Your eyes like limpid pools. The surface layered over with white blossoms. Twists of jasmine curling up. Spanish moss heavy in the air in pressing stillness. Foggy moors. Weigh me down. I could breathe the word please. I will ask you one day, how can I slip in without making a ripple? Yeah, it's kind of when you're overcome with emotion, right? Like before the tear comes out, it's like your eyes are floating in limpid pools. How am I doing at this? Are you guys having fun yet? Wait till Friday night. We're gonna have so much fun. Okay. This one's probably pretty self-explanatory. This is also the original. This one, I got to be careful with this black tape. I should have got painter's tape. Let me just barely do it. Whoops. Move it over so you guys can see the whole. Oh, I guess you can. This is the original too. I have like fixative sprayed on it, so it doesn't. But you can tell the originals because they're really. So, this obviously it's a piano. And if you crop it like this and just look at the picture itself, and it's more further back from you than this is, it actually almost looks real. A few of mine look like photographs, like when I display them, and you see them from like 20, 30 feet away, you can swear it was. So let's talk about Beethoven. You guys know about Beethoven and what he used to do to his pianos? While Beethoven was capable of playing exquisite lyricism on the piano, the violent side of his character was often vented on the instrument, in strings breaking, keys cracking. He is believed to have gradually destroyed no fewer than 7 pianos during his lifetime. Imagine that. I mean, There's no video of him, obviously, but imagine what did he do? Did he kick it? Did he beat on it? Like flip it over? But yeah, it's amazing how much abuse a piano can take. Like this one, you see the keys all cracked and chipped. Yeah, that's kind of what I do with my drawings, I guess. When I step on the gas, like I've been pretty calm and drawn slow so far. But when I get my music figured out, where I can like not watch chat and just rip and make one bigger on the wall, I get going. I got to kind of do it little by little for you guys. I don't want to like go from 0 to 100 all at once. Um, I don't know. Oh, there's the original of the eye. That's the original. I showed you a print before. Doesn't the original look a lot better than the print? I'll show you the difference. That's the original. That's the print. Look at the difference. Big difference. Oh, look, I can make two. Do I have this one? Oh, I got a really good one here, and I don't have what I wrote about it. Let me see if I can find this one. Okay, so this is a really good one. I think I showed this one to you the other day, to you guys. Get it up high enough so it's all the way in the screen. This one's really cool. So this I call a protector. I don't know if you guys can see how sharp the detail of his claws and up in here and stuff. He's really super crisp, he's like really crystal clear. And then this kind of is, and this gets kind of foggy back in here. But when I drew it in graphite. So let me show you what it looked like originally. This is just plain graphite right here. And what I did is I made a print of this so that I didn't ruin it. And this is the original right here that I'm holding. This is the graphite original, not a print. This is the real thing. So what I did is I made a print of it and I lit the edges on fire. So this is how it ended up looking on the edges. And then I stained it with ash, wet ash. And that's how you get all this weird, like this white is in here and it's just all kind of weirded out. And then once I had that, I photographed it on a black background. I think I used it, maybe it might have been one of my black button-up shirts or something. And then this is a print of that. So it's basically a reworked graphite. So here's the original. And then this is the reworked print. So it gives it a lot more depth and detail without ruining the original. And I didn't use any filters. I didn't edit this. I didn't do anything digital to this. This is just burnt, stained, and reprinted. I think I might have upped the contrast a little bit to make it a little darker. That's basically all I did to it. I think oh, I got this one I can show you. I got two really good ones, but I don't have what I wrote for them because I was in such a hurry and I was already late getting on here. I can't believe I worked on them videos all day and couldn't play them. But next week, it's happening. So this, whoops, I got it too low. Let me raise it up for you guys. I guess we'll do it like that. This, okay, this drawing started out not what it is. This drawing started out as me and another artist passed it back and forth. So it started out as just the truck, I think. And then the other artist, what I do to my finger, which one? This one? Look, I got charcoal underneath my nails too already. I smashed my finger. Yeah, I did that. So this started out as just my truck, or my drawing of a truck, right? And then the other artist took part of the truck away and added that face and the rock, which wasn't a rock. It was just like a face, and used the tires as the eyeballs, right? And then I got it back and I added the detail in the truck and the bottom part. And then it went that way, and then it came back my way again. So it bounced back and forth, and this is what it ended up being. This is actually, if you Google pictured rock in Michigan, Google pictured rock or pictured rocks. This might be turnip rock. This one might be called turnip rock. Yeah, I think it's turnip rock. It's by the thumb of Michigan, the upper thumb, and it's an actual place. So yeah, turnip rock. Google that. See if I'm right. I think that's what it's called. And so this thing transformed. It was like, it's kind of cool when you do something part way. I think it'd be cool to like start a drawing with like 10 people at a table and have everybody start their own drawing and then pass it to the right after 5 minutes. And then you get to draw on that one and then pass it again and draw on the next one. So by the time you're done, like in an hour, you'd all had 5 minutes on the drawing and see what they turn out looking like. Wouldn't that be cool? Yep, turnip rock. That's what it is. Joe says it's turnip rock. So I got a couple more here, but I don't know what I talked about them, so I don't know if I want to show them or not. But this was supposed to go a lot better than it did, but it's my first time. And I must not be doing good because instead of 60 of you, there's only like 16. I'm rocking it tonight, man. I've totally taken over YouTube, man. Nobody's watching anything else, man. They're just watching me. I had 19. People are going, oh, I don't know, look at that stuff. Left. Making a story, yeah. Well, these aren't the deep ones, right? I have some really emotional ones that, like, when I was in a really dark place that I drew, and they're like way deep and way good. But I figure I'll work my way into it. And like if you guys watch these, you're gonna kind of get into my head, right? You're gonna get to know me without me talking about myself, just by my art and what like made me do it. I can't tell you anything about this one, but I have something really good wrote about it, um, but I can't seem to find it. But when I do, I'll bring it back up. People will catch up with my coolness. Do I got swagger? No, I don't. But yeah. All right, so it's Q&A time. I'm going to let you guys pick my brain. Oh, you know what I didn't do? What a dummy. I didn't tell you what this was about, right? I do know what this one's about. I'm pretty sure. Well, I wrote it. I should, right? Okay, so This is the protector, I call it. If you look at him, he's on this big rock, right? And if you look close, there's like a rock opening here with a door opening like a tunnel, and there's a little sidewalk coming out, like a little path. So this is called the protector. Remember, you are the voice for those who cannot talk. You are the protector of those who cannot protect themselves. One who protects, and a fighter who loves the right battle, but will lay down her arms to go on a quest. Yeah, so that's kind of what that is. You know, like I'll go back to my school days, my high school days. I'd see somebody getting picked on, or I'd see a guy, being ignorant to a female, and I wouldn't even talk. I would just step up. It got me in trouble a lot, but hey, I could tell you more stories, but I probably shouldn't. Well, I'll tell you one. I don't even know. I think I was in my 20s, and we were over at, I had a girlfriend, and we were over at, actually, I was married, and we were going over, yeah, I was married, not now. We went over to this other couple's house, our friend's house, and this guy was like, I didn't know them, she did, so I was like new, right? I kind of only met him a couple times before out, so I didn't really know him. But man, this guy was getting downright ignorant, and he lived with this girl, and he was just getting really mean. Well, I was like getting more and more and more and more aggravated the more he did it. Well, then he didn't really hit her, but he kind of pushed her around a little bit, trying to put her in her place. And I just got froggy real quick and kind of beat him up in his own house. But hey, because I don't like that. I don't like it when dudes put hands on females. So what was I doing before that? I don't remember what I was gonna do now. Oh, Q&A. I was gonna do questions and answers. Okay, there's piles of you guys in here, so don't flood me all at once, because I'll get overwhelmed. Because chat's just flying. So one at a time, ask me anything you want to know about my art. It's got to be about my art. It can't be like, you know, yeah, Bailey, I forgot what this even means. I have it like a writing. Usually when I draw something, I write like a backstory on it, like what it means, or like a poem or something. And I have one for this one, but I can't find it. And I drew it a long time ago. Some of these, I mean, I've been drawing for like 5 years, so some of these are not from yesterday. What does this picture make you guys think of? What do you think of when you see that? You want to see something really weird? Did I start drawing in school or after I graduated? I actually started drawing when I was young, like really young. And then in school and after school, I would draw, but it would mostly be, I have a bunch of my early drawings I'm going to do later. I'm going to call it's going to be story time with Scott, same as this, but it's going to be the early days, but I'll wait a little while for bring them out. But I mostly I draw like what I saw in my head, like a concept, right? Or something. And then as I got older, um, I wouldn't even draw it. Like in the last maybe 15, 20 years, I would see it in my head and I would build whatever it was out of wood, out of metal, out of whatever I could find. And I got really good at doing cars. Like I would look at a car, like say this old junky station wagon that's so ugly nobody wants it, right? And I would see it a certain way in my head. Well, instead of drawing it like shit foos, I would build it. And everybody helping me had no clue what it was supposed to look like. And I would just tell them, hey, do it like this and make it look like this. Don't ask me why. And then um, everybody would do their part and the car would come together as my vision. And it kind of worked out pretty good. Do I draw every day? Not all the time because I do a lot with other stuff. Like I do metal. I work with sheet metal, wood, acrylic, wiring, LED lighting, um, making one-of-a-kind vehicles that nobody's seen before. I don't know. I create everything I do is like a creation, right? I like to build or create things, I guess. So if it's not drawn, it's kind of the same thing. It still ends up being art in some form or another. Use a lot of relief method. Have you ever worked a scratch board? I tried it once, like the black, right, where you scratch on it and it turns white underneath. Um, I tried that once, but I'm not as good with that. Um, I've painted a couple acrylic paintings, so I'm sure I could do a lot of acrylic. I've done a lot of graphite, like all through the years, pencil. I draw some wicked stuff with just one number 2 pencil. And then I introduced myself to charcoal because you can really get depth and different. I don't know. You can get a lot more emotion out of it or meaning out of it, I think, than graphite. Graphite's, I mean, it's good for when it's really detailed. Compared to charcoal, it's really hard to get detail. But will you ever share your vehicle creations? Yeah, actually. So right now, I like don't pay for StreamYard, so I only get 20, what is it, 20 hours in a month. So what I do, like right now, I'm about to start this wicked, it's like a post-apocalyptic Mad Max wasteland style vehicle. Um, and it's 2 vehicles I'm making into one, actually 3 parts off the 3rd one. And so what I'm gonna do, if I can't go live while I'm doing it, I need like a camera that I can have on me, like a body cam or one on my head. I don't know if that'd be better. Like then you're seeing my point of view when I'm doing something. That might be hard to watch too. Or like a mounted camera, I don't know. But I need something like that to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a whole nother playlist and like metal art, welding metal together and making stuff out of metal. There's going to be a lot of facets to this channel. Like I'm just getting started, obviously. So, um, yeah, GoPro would work. YouTube art classes for beginners. Actually, I did one last Friday, how to draw a horse, and I'm doing one this Friday with Cher, and we're going to draw a lion. Actually, I got to send her over the sketch. We start with a light sketch, so that somebody that's never drawn before or drawn really good before has something to start with. So those are actually drawing tutorials. So I'm going to put the sketch of the horse. I'll do that tonight, actually. I'll put the sketch of the horse in. I got a community page now. Wow, imagine that. So I think I'm going to figure out how to put it in there. And you guys should be able to print that out, hopefully. I don't know how to do it, but and then Friday at 7, you can watch and you can draw the lion. You saw the horse, I'll try to draw the lion. Yep, you try. I mean, I'm gonna do it step by step and you can draw right along with me. If you don't have charcoal, just use a pencil. And find something to shade with. Toilet paper works, paper towel works. Um, I roll up. It's hard to do, but you can actually take newspaper too, if you or a magazine page. If you got a magazine page, like more texture feeling than not smooth and glossy, right? Something's got a little more texture to it, like newspaper. You know how it's like rough, right? And like really papery. So find a piece of paper like that. If you don't have anything else, typing paper will work. And what you do is roll it really tight. So it would kind of be, I'll show you with this one. This one's big, right? Let me find one I made. I think I made this one. That's why I've got it hooked to a pencil, right? Seeing it broke and I hooked it to a pencil. But the way you roll it, it's rolled paper really tight. See how that's just, see how that's rolled like that? So the hard part is getting it started, right? The very point. Um, the first little roll when you go, it's like you're rolling a doobie, right? Just go like this, like a rolling paper. And once you get it started, just keep going really super tight. And you can make a blender. Yeah, I know. That's what I think Jay was saying that. I could do it on my community page though, no? Right? Could I put them on there if people email them to me? Yeah, finger. Oh, you're talking about this one again? I got it split in two with a shovel too when I was young. See that ridge in it? That weird ridge? Don't mind all the charcoal under it. Um, yeah, my whole finger, I got it split in two with a shovel. I was like 7 or 8, maybe. My hands have been through some stuff. A Facebook group. I have a Facebook page with some of my art on it. But yeah, if people emailed me, if you guys emailed me, if you drew the horse or if you're gonna draw the lion, then I can figure out where to put them. Maybe the community page. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'll figure something out. You guys are blowing me up with questions. I can't keep up. Go ahead. What do you guys want to know? Get in my head. It's getting Scott's head day about art. I can tell you what got me drawn. Like I already mentioned it, I think somewhere. I think I was on Jay's channel drawing summer. I went through some stuff. Probably I don't know, 6 years ago now. About I went through some bad stuff, really bad stuff, and so um, I kind of was by myself and I didn't want to be social and I couldn't leave the house and I got my anxiety took over and I had panic attacks and I developed agoraphobia and it just got worse and worse and worse and I lost pretty much everything. And so I started drawing and that's how I got my emotions out. And like this is kind of one of them. But I got some really deep stuff that I'm going to share with you guys. So it'll get really good. What's my favorite medium? Charcoal, I would say, and metal. I really like metal a lot. I'm a wizard with sheet metal. Creators are jumping up to try with you. It's probably a good escape from their usual YouTube street life. Yeah, I mean, like when I had Jay on last Friday, I got her away from the whole you know, getting all her what she's going to talk about together and her clips and like her mind. Even when she got off of there, she went right on her other channel and started talking again about it. She and Cher's the same way. Cher's wrapped up. So I thought, well, maybe maybe it's a good thing, you know, if they can spend two 2 or 3 hours drawing because it is relaxing. Like I know you guys like watching me draw. I'd get bored watching somebody draw, but if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. You love it here? Yeah, it's pretty chill here, isn't it? Hey, cotton candy boobs. What do you think about this drawing on the screen, boobs? Her face looks calm. Yeah, it does. You're talking about my drawing or Jay? Can you guys hear that music? It's not through my stream thing. It's just my mic's picking it up, and I got it on loop. I should show you guys. I want you guys to ask me questions. It's story time. I'm gonna talk about like skulls and like what they mean to me, but that I'm gonna do a whole live about that. It looks so wicked if you turn upside down. Her face turns creep down, dude. No, you want to see something really cool? Look at my signature, right? I didn't draw it like this. Okay, watch this. This is yeah, like you're talking upside down. Watch this. If I turn it this way, now look at it. Oh, you can't really see the whole thing, but I might be able to pick it up here so you can. There. I had to focus. Creep Town, dude. You'd buy that from me? This is the original too. This is the one I actually drew right here. It's not a print, it's the original one. Jay is very beautiful. I'm not gonna draw her beautiful. I'm gonna I'm gonna draw her badass. Looks like her troubles are being blown away now. Yeah, isn't that wicked when you turn it sideways? It's like she's sitting right, like sitting on a bench or something, and she's got her head tilted back, and it's almost, you know what it kind of reminds me of, kind of is like remember that old movie Terminator, wasn't it? When the nuclear war happened and it showed all the like buildings and everything like just going. That's kind of like it reminds me of maybe. You have boob macrame, female flower pots, and everything. Yeah. So let's turn her upside down now. What does that look like? Yeah, Jay's pretty cool. I've been watching her for a while. She's like one of my favorite creators, if not my favorite. All right, you guys. I don't know what to do now because you're not asking me questions. I didn't have my stuff all ready with my drawings. I didn't get my intro on after I worked on it all day. I was totally unprepared. But you did learn a little bit about my drawings. These are like the first ones. The ones next week will probably be, I'll get a little deeper with stuff. Um, a lot of my art, there's a lot of meaning, like deep meaning to me in it. I could go on for with like one drawing for an hour about like the story behind it, what, where my mind was at when I drew it, because that has a lot to do with it. Wait, now what? I gotta read chat real quick. Her hanging down from the ceiling over my bed like on the Haunting of Hill House. Yeah. Yeah, she could be like on strings, right? Ready to get in the back door. Oh, that's bad. Well, yeah, no. I'm turning it over. That's it. You guys are getting, this is a kid rated show, you guys. All kind of no thank you. So next week I'll do this. I'll get a little deeper. I'll be more prepared. I'll have a really killer intro. It's super cool. Believe me, I spent a lot of time on it. And I'm not a video guy, but I'm like trying to make stuff really super neat for you guys. Although I'm not a very good talker. And Friday I'm going. Yeah, me and Shay are gonna draw a lion on Friday at 7, right here, live with Scotty Skulls. Keep an eye on my community page for the lion. I'll put it up on there for you guys to copy or print or trace, whatever you got to do to get it on a piece of paper. If you just got pencils and typing paper, that's okay. If you do got like a drawing set of pencils or at least one charcoal pencil and maybe like a little bit better piece of paper, then typing paper is really smooth. So it's really hard to pull the graphite or the charcoal out on, and it'll load up, right? And then you won't be able to put no more on. So it's kind of hard to work. Yeah, I heard Mr. Share wants to draw too. So I don't know what he wants to draw, but I heard about his birthday coming up and the roast, and I'm gonna totally roast him. I already got something I'm gonna do. I already figured it all out. So that's gonna be a good one. And yeah, it should be fun. Friday should be fun with Cher. I think I'm gonna, yeah. I like having fun. It's fun. But today was like talking more about my feelings and my drawings, and then I got this thing I'm doing called Friday Funnies. I got to get going because I used to do them, and I'm gonna do them again. And it's like skeletons doing all kind of funny shit, like a cartoon. And I might get live with it too and go out on the town. I'm not sure yet. You guys will find out. It's gonna be funny. So, any more questions? Or doesn't somebody want to call in? Somebody get brave. Who's gonna? Potato will call in. We want everybody put hearts in chat if you want Potato to get on panel so we can hear her voice. We got to hear that accent. She's like crouching back, making herself small, pretending she's not here now. I was so scared to get up on panel when I first started doing it. I started in chat. I'm like scared. This is like scary to me being live. But I started in chat like you guys, and then I called in right on shares first, and it was like I don't know, late at night or one that not a lot of people were watching. So I was like, okay, well I could probably do this, and I had like words to say. So I wanted to get it out, and it was too long for chat. So I ended up going up on panel. And so then I just, like the drawing thing on Jay's, that was like super scary. I thought that Jay would have a whole bunch of other stuff like going on and planned. And oh no, it was all about Scott. So I And then I was there like 12 minutes after she started. She was freaking. Go back and watch that video. It's the 6 hour live, right, on Summer's birthday. Go back and watch the first 12 minutes before I get there and watch her eyes. She's like, they keep like bouncing off looking for that, looking for me in the studio or whatever. she, she was probably like, man, I gotta be on here for 6 hours, man, and Scott's not coming on. What am I gonna do now? It was fun. She got me back though. So we're even, Jay. If you're watching, I don't think she is, but she'd be piping up if she was. But anyway, yeah. Yep, you witnessed the birth of YouTube Scotty Skulls. You sure did, because that was the first time I had only called in like once or twice before that. And then all of a sudden I'm on there 6 hours, and so that kind of broke the ice for me. And then I don't know, I just decided to come on and draw. Yeah, it was fun. That was fun, and that was really like chill and relax. And same with the horse, the tutorial horse drawing. That was like with Jay, that was like really fun too. We were like laughing our ass off, man. I like that. So I'm looking forward to Friday. I got to see if I can get Share going. And you know what? Everybody that I get up doing the tutorials, right? I'm gonna grabbing one sound bite from them. So we're gonna have a Share sound bite up over here. Scotty Skulls is gonna nail him. I can't use Berlino because Jay does. I got her going on that too. I was like, you know what? You should clip up Berlino, man, and roast him. And so she started using everything he said, and it's hilarious too. That was way back. What time on Friday? 7 o'clock Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern time, right here. I don't have. Actually, I'll do that tonight too for you guys. So there's two things I got to do. I gotta do the horse, and I got to put that up somehow. And then I have to. I'll make a event, whatever you call it. I'm new to this stuff, but anyways, a reminder thingy where you can click it for Friday. Super chill with a mix of comedy. Yeah. Hopefully Friday's like that too. We'll get her going. I have to go back and watch a couple of Shares live so that I can see what she says a lot or what she does. Cause I gotta expand on that. I gotta, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna, yeah, we gotta make it fun. I don't know if she's gonna want color or not. I got a feeling she's gonna want me to put purple in it. I don't know if she's gonna have purple, but I just got a feeling because she's got that lion on her. She was using on her thing that was purple and that lion. I don't think she has it on there now, but it was like a digital art thing of a lion. It sticks out. Oh, I'll find something. I'm gonna go back, or yeah, whenever she goes on next, there's got to be something. I know. You know what? One thing I do know, I can't say it. I'm gonna keep it to myself because I gotta save it for Friday. Otherwise, she'll change it or something, and I won't be able to do it. So, yeah, I like joking around. It's all in good fun, right? All right, you guys. If nobody's gonna come up, well, I don't have the link in there anyway. Haha. So you guys can't. But if you guys don't have any questions for me, I don't know how many I went through. I think 8. I was supposed to go through 10, but I kind of didn't get the descriptions downloaded. I can't believe I messed up so bad. This one's really messed up. I messed up on Valentine's too because I was supposed to have a intro thing for Valentine's, and then I messed it up. And then I said, okay, screw it, I'll just draw it and then flip it off my table at the beginning. And I had this really cool song to play, and then I was muted. So that turned out bad too. Oh well. It's gonna be the Scotty bloopers like in a year. I'm gonna get clipped and people are gonna be playing them. making fun of me. So, anyways, today is Wednesday. I think I might pop on tomorrow for a real short. I'm gonna do True to Myself Thursday, and it's just gonna be. I don't know if I'll just upload a video. I'll probably go live. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna. It's True to Myself Thursday, and I'll just let out some pretty deep feelings about what I think, and I'll draw a little something while I'm doing it. And then Friday at 7, we'll do the Fun with Scott and Share, and we'll have the tutorial of a lion to draw a lion. So, yeah. All right, you guys. I hope you all have a good night. Don't let the camels get ya. It's hump day. There's a lot of camels running around today. Watch out for those. All right, you guys. I'm going to end this one here. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. If not, see you Friday at 7 Eastern right here. Thanks, guys.